In Cool Kids Cook Virtually, we will be making raspberry shaved ice. Your ingredients include 3 cups of raspberry jam or jelly, 3 cups of water, 1 cup of sugar, 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon juice. You will need a 9 by 13 pan or a freezer-safe bowl that you will chill ahead of time. You will also need a bowl to combine all of our ingredients in. Let's get cooking. Hi everyone, I'm Miss Becky and welcome back to Cool Kids Cook Virtually. This summer I'll be splitting up this program with Miss Debbie. This is our first week and we will be making raspberry shaved ice. Since it's been so hot, I thought it'd be a lovely treat. I found this recipe in this wonderful cookbook that you can borrow from the library. It's called The Young Chef, Recipes and Techniques for Kids Who Love to Cook, and it was created by the Culinary Institute of America. So to make raspberry shaved ice, you only need a few ingredients. You need 3 cups of water, 3 cups of raspberry jam or jelly, and 1 cup of sugar, and a tablespoon of lemon juice. And you also need a 9 by 13 pan that's been chilled in the freezer. So I have mine, it just came out of the freezer, so it's nice and cold. So let's get started. The first thing we're gonna do is we are going to take our jam or our jelly, and we are going to start spooning it into a big bowl. So because it calls for 3 cups, this actually is 18 ounces of jelly, and a cup is 8 ounces. So I'm going to use this one plus a little bit of a second one to get our full measurement. And you don't have to make it raspberry jelly. You could make raspberry shaved ice. You could make strawberry shaved ice or grape shaved ice using the same recipe but with a different type of jelly, because there's plenty of jellies in the store to choose from. Oop, I put a little too much in there because I got so excited. Okay. And there we go. That is about 3 cups. And now we are going to pour in our water. I actually measured this ahead of time, so here's my 3 cups of water. And we need our 1 cup of sugar, so I have that ready as well. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna mix this all together until everything looks nice and smooth. And once it looks nice and smooth, we're actually then going to add in our lemon juice. So be careful and make sure you have, I have a pretty big bowl here as you can see. Make sure you have a big bowl because otherwise you're gonna get a lot of sloshing around and we don't want that. And the jelly is already pretty soft, so it's not gonna be too hard to mix in. So once it's blended really well, now I'm going to take a moment, I'm going to squeeze a lemon into it. And I'm going to stir that in a little bit more. We want to be careful with the seeds. If you have a lemon squeezer, it's really good because it keeps the seeds from coming out. But if not, it's no big deal. And what I like to do is I like to squeeze my lemon directly into, here, let's put this aside, directly into a different container, just to make sure I don't get any seeds in there, because no one wants seeds in their shaved ice, right? And that's also why you're going to use jelly and jam and not preserves, because preserves actually have seeds in them and you don't want the seeds. All right, so about 1/2 of a lemon is a tablespoon, so I've got my tablespoon of lemon juice. Okay, so I'm just going to give that a little bit more of a mix. And then we're going to be pouring it into our pan. Hey, so it doesn't have to be completely smooth. The important thing is that the sugar that we poured in before is dissolved, but the jelly doesn't have to be completely compressed out, just mixed in. So if you can see, it's got the nice color. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be very careful. I'm going to take my cold pan, it's actually cooling off already, and I'm gonna slowly, you might need a parent's help with this, pour this into my pan. We really don't want to mess, because if we get a mess of this, it will make a stain. That's no fun. All right. So I've got this all in my pan. And now what I'm gonna do is I have to stick it in the freezer and I have to let it freeze for at least 6 hours. I'm gonna let it freeze overnight and we're gonna see what it looks like in the morning. Make sure when you're putting your pan in your freezer that you cover it up. My pan happens to come with a lovely Tupperware lid. If yours doesn't, that's okay. Cover it with saran wrap, whatever you have, but cover it up well so that way nothing gets onto it. So I'm gonna stick it in the freezer and we'll see what we have when we're done. Place your pan or bowl in the freezer overnight or until it is completely frozen. This will normally take about 12 hours. Okay, so it's the next day. My shaved ice concoction has been sitting in the freezer overnight and it's nice and frozen. Like I said, I covered it up. So now I'm going to uncover it and I'm going to use a fork to shave off what I'd like to enjoy. So here is what it looks like. And it is very cold. So I'm gonna shave away some. And they suggest only shaving away what you want to eat at the moment. So I'm not gonna eat too much, but I'm just gonna take a little bit to see what it's like. And I can already tell that it could have used a little bit more time in the freezer, but I was excited to show you guys. So here is my concoction, and let's have a taste and see what it tastes like. That is delicious. Oh my goodness, I strongly recommend trying to make this at home. It is a delicious frozen treat that you can share with the family. And if you shave it off in just little pieces, you can always put it back in your freezer and keep it for the next time. So I hope you make this at home and you enjoy it. If you use different jellies or jams, please let us know. Have a great day and keep cooking.